Welcome back to Makeup 101. This is going to be our next installment where we're going to be talking about eyelashes and eyebrows. I hope that y'all loved the eyeshadow one and that was really informative. So let's move on to the rest of the eye. Now, when we're talking about eyebrows, there's so many different ways, just like eyeshadow, to fill in your eyebrows. There's two types of pencils that I love the most. I love really skinny eyebrow pencils like this. Also really love this kind that it's like kind of angled and then you blend it in. Also is one like this that looks like a microblade almost here. So you can see it's got little, it can make like little hairline strokes all inside of your brows as well. Keep in mind, my eyebrows are microbladed, so I do have tattoos underneath my hair. I don't really have much hair down here, but you can see here I do have a tattoo underneath the hair all throughout my eyebrows, and I do dye my eyebrows every few weeks just to kind of keep them nice and dark. Now I'm going to pick up one of these little thin eyebrow pencils because this is my favorite, but I'm also going to show you with one of these and the other type as well. So the way I like to fill in eyebrows for almost everybody, because I think it looks the most natural, is to take your eyebrow pencil and we're going to go underneath the eye first. We're just going to make a little bit of a line on the bottom of the eyebrow. You'll see I'm just using little, very light strokes going back and forth. And I'm just going to outline where the eyebrow is, just on the bottom. Then this little butt part, I tend to kind of fill in the back here as well. Just until about mid-eyebrow. Then all of this that we had here, we're going to blend up using the spoolie on the end. And that's going to fill in the brow, but make it really nice and natural so it's not so dark up here. And that's it. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds. It's one of my absolute favorite ways to do my brows. Now let me show you a combination with the other two brow products that I like. So using one like this, kind of the same idea, we're going to go, I'm not going to line up here quite as much, just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to kind of go through the body here of the brow because this is a bigger pencil. And then just with the skinny end, see how it's not as precise, but it works really fast. So we'll just do that. Now also, keep in mind that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. No one's eyebrows are identical, even if they're microbladed, and nobody is going to have, hardly anybody has complete symmetry. So you'll notice both of my eyebrows are kind of similar shaped, but this one's definitely higher up on my face. They don't start in the same place here. That's just what it is. That's how eyebrows are. Now I'm going to take the little microblading piece and you're just going to flick this up here in the front. See how much darker it makes it too. And then you can just kind of take little pieces here, just make little strokes all the way through the brow. And then while that's drying is when I would take my spoolie and just kind of blend that in. And it definitely makes it a little bit darker, but it lasts a little bit longer too. So eyebrows are done. Let's move on to lashes. Love curling my lashes. Y'all know I've talked about this before. I used to use a lot of different eyelash curlers and then almost all my eyelashes fell out of my face. I just don't really curl my lashes a whole lot anymore. I still prep my lashes using the L'Oreal Voluminous primer. I think that this is the best product ever for natural lashes. I just like to kind of blink some on and it will turn them white. And I kind of like pull it towards the side. I find that it coats my lashes a little bit more evenly doing that. So you're going to let those two coats kind of completely dry, and then we're going to put on our mascara. All right, now that that is nice and dry, I'm going to use my favorite mascara, but mascaras are kind of one of those things that you just have to find one you love. And I'm going to tell you a little trick. If I see you doing this, stop that. This pumps air into your mascara and dries it out so much quicker. If you're not getting enough on your spoolie, what you're going to do is you're going to put it in and twirl it kind of like this as you're pulling it out, and look how much more product you get on it than if you went in and pumped it like this. It's put your spoolie at the base of your eye and blink onto it. This is going to give you the longest, thickest lash application that you can get with mascara. And that's one coat of mascara with the primer. You guys, it's unreal how much that primer works. Let's talk about false lashes for those days that you want a little extra pop, or if you don't have a ton of regular eyelashes. Eyelashes there are so many different kinds that you can get. The ones I'm going to be using today are these short little ones. I will list what they are for you. You can use individual lashes. You can use Falscara lashes. There are so many. I would not have enough time to upload all the videos over all the different kinds of lashes. I say look at lashes that are the length that you like. I get told all the time that eyelashes are the most difficult thing for most women to do. So let me kind of walk you through the steps that I do that make it much easier. You're going to measure your eyelashes first. So you're just going to place them on top of your lashes and see where they're going to hit. These are short lashes, so they don't go all the way to the inner corner. But let's say that they did. If they're too long, you're going to trim them from the outside where they're a little longer rather than the inside. If you trim that inside, then they're going to be poking you. They're going to be too long for right here. So always trim from the outside with little eyebrow scissors are perfect. There's two different kinds of glue that I love the most that are easily available at most drugstores. Number one is Duo. They make a bunch of different ones, but the green package is a paint on. This is the easiest. We're going to be using this today. And then on the other eye, we're going to be talking about the Kiss Lash Glue Liner. This stuff is amazing and will change your life. If you hate doing eyelashes, this is amazing. This eye over here, we're going to be using the Duo. Once your lashes are trimmed, what you're going to do is you're going to take the band and kind of zhuzh it around. You're almost breaking the band a little bit. You want to make sure it's really flexible. You're going to take this glue and paint it right on the edge. Now you're going to notice this glue is going to go on blue, even though it looks clear. Just make sure you get all of the edge coated. Once this glue changes color, and you'll see, so it's blue right now. Whoop, I got a little bit right there. We don't want it on the actual lash. Once it changes color, that means it's ready to go on the eye. So this kind of tells you when it's done. Now, here's the thing that you do not want to do is blow on it while it's drying. You don't want to put your saliva on this and then put it on your eye. You could end up with pink eye. So I like to just kind of do this if you're in a rush. Otherwise, it literally takes 30 seconds. You don't have to dry them, but if you feel the need to, then that's the way to do it. I'm going to get you guys real up close and personal for this so that you can see exactly how to do this and where to place everything. Wearing fake lashes is making sure you're doing your mascara first. Sometimes you might want to buy lash tweezers. I'll show a picture of what they look like here. You can get them on any beauty store online. They really do help if you're kind of fumbling around with your fingers. Now look at the lash band now. See, the glue has almost completely turned to black, so that means it's ready. So we're going to close our eye and we're going to fixate right here on the middle of the lash. So I'm going to hold it here in the middle and we're going to look down and we're going to place it right in the middle part of where we want it to set. Then we're going to secure the outside just by placing it in. And then the inside, again, just by pushing it up. And then I like to kind of push it like with my fingers on the top just to make sure it's where I want it. And you'll see I'll kind of tug my lash line a little bit just to make sure it's not going to bunch up or go anywhere. And that's it. That lash is on. See, it's really not as scary as it sounds, I promise. Bend it up a little bit, get it ready to go. Now, if you're going to use this, you don't need to use your regular liner first, or you can just do your wing and then use this for the regular liner. But since I already have it on there, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. This comes in clear and in black, so if you don't like having a big line of black liner, you can buy it in clear also. This stuff is amazing. What we're gonna do is exactly what we did with our liner before. We're just gonna go across that lash line, right there, and like immediately you can place this. So now we're gonna take our lash, we're going to set the middle just like we did on the other eye, push the outside here, push the inside here, tug, 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 make sure everything's where you want it to be, that it's flexible. And that's it. I like to just kind of push my natural lashes into the false lash. That way you don't look like you have two pairs of lashes. Our next installment after this is going to be the face. So keep watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Make sure to keep putting your questions down in the comments and I will answer them. I'm so excited that y'all are loving this series. See you next time.